I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor? Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand, conjured item, and perform an altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now we're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. mind.
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks he'd enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Už ma je počuť? Uvidíme. Uvidíme, sa rozhodne môj stream dobehnúť. Trošku to zdržanie. Jo, je ma počuť aj v posluchu. Dobre, že som si to nevšimol v posluchu, že ma není očuť, že? Hupsík. Dobre, môžeme pokračovať teda v tej ďalších úlohách. No, počkáme, že nám to načíta tú hodinu zas. Dobre, to mi funguje. Škrabím na uchu, lebo svrbí. No dobre, počkáme zase, nám to bude hodinu načítavať. A teraz vlastne máme skočiť za tým Sebastianom. Rozmýšľam, ktorý z tých troch to je, lebo všetky postavy sú tu také strašne rýchlo zapomenuteľné. No, zvuky nabehli. Možno, že už nám aj hru načíta. Ale vstupujeme zase do bradavice, takže to bude sekať. Jep. Jedna vec by ma zajímala, prečo majú tí trolovia ružové šatičky? Barnamaše Barneyho. Tento govelin zobrazuje pošetilý pokus čarodeje Barnamaše Barneyho vycvičiť troly pro balet. Lze jen představit, jak dopad na umění by mělo, kdyby se mu to podařilo. Tak to hej teda. Aha, seká to jak pes zase. Dobre, staré to sa asi vzdialíme, lebo... Super, som rád, že to dneska updateovali, ale evidentne to neoptimalizovali ani náhodou. OK, zlezeme z tej astronomické veže preč teda. Jo, dobre, už to laguje menej. Neviem, čo sa to tam snažilo akože načítať, ale dúfajme, že to nebude všade. Počkej, to vyzeralo tak rozpadnuté už aj predtým? Asi áno. Dobre, rozbehneme sa čo najďalej zostaje to. Čo je tu? Nechcem to teraz vedieť, vedľajšie úlohy ozaj budem robiť až potom. Dobre. Cesta je dlhá. A, zase načítava čosi do keľu. Sa to pohlo, alebo sa mi to zdalo.
Lumos.
No, niekto tu huláka. Zaujímavé, o čomu ide, ale nie zájem. Počkáme si to, než sa nás načítá. Jo, toto je Sebastian, už si spomínam.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Malý moment, bez sebe.
This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Chytila nervy na psov, čo čakajú venku, to fajn. Dobre, takže tento nám chce ukázať nejakú miestnosť, o ktorej nikto netuší. Vieš o tom, že sme v rohu miestnosti? Á, takže hodinové načítavanie. Či? Aha. Tak nebude hodinové načítavanie, výborné.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again.
Revelio.
I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He
Jasne.
never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never
O,
been
tu je tá
caught.
brána.
Revelio.
Na vás to nič, výborné.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Takže nás
It
ide
may
učiť
take a
kúzla,
while
ktoré by
to
sme
get the
nemali
feel
vidieť,
for
to
it.
fajn.
Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is confringo.
Very well.
No, medzerník. Čo sa stane, ak to nepoužijem? Aha, ukazí sa to. Op. Á, zdraj. Dobre.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Ne, Levioso.
Stick to the targets, though.
Confringo. Při nárazu nepřátelé zasažení záleží. Ještě několik sekund dosáhat poskožení během těchto doby. Máme si to čo je místo toho Leviosa? Dobre.
Intact.
Ne.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a confringo cast
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Nice work.
Aha.
It's a tad
To zase
hot.
doslova zapalovací kůzlo, fajn.
I think I've got it.
Nice.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. There's anything I can do?
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
Asi budeme muset najít někde lepší překlad češtiny, nebo tento už začíná být dost pokazený.
I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
No super.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Takže máme super nové kúzlo. Výborne. Ale ja by som sa rád ešte pozrel do tej zapovezenej knihovny. Teda zakázanej časti knihovny hlavne. A chcel by som sa preletieť k tamtej jasno žiarivej truhlici.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Dobre, takže hento je pekne nahnevaný typek. Čo už? Dobre, ako mám teraz... Ja musíme si tie lektvary vyrobiť. Dobre, tak poďme chvíľku skúmať, ale najskôr sa pozrieme do tej zakázanej knihovny. Len čo si spomeniem, kde asi cca je. Dostali sme nejakú poštu.
I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
OK, takže máme novú hlavnú misiu, ale chcem sa furt kúknúť. Tajné pokoje. Mapová komnata, nie. Zbírka truhlíc, stránky, teranie v ruce, nie. Prístavba knihovny. Skladníky, knihovny chcem ísť. Jo, ja som na to klikol, takže hodinový loading, nice. Hodinový loading nádherný, aspoň máme pekné obrázky v pozadí. Že by nám to konečne načítalo? Nie. Druhý pekný obrázok v pozadí, super. Tu sme boli vlastne pri tomto mlyne? Tuším, to je ten v prasinkách mlyn. Nevadí, dobre.
I'd like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Blá, blá, blá. Idem do zakázanej časti knihovny na otravuj. Šup, trošku to zasekáva. Super, to ma teší. Čo to znelo, že sa niečo zaplo pre Boha? Dobre. Sme to naposledy vlastne ani moc nepreskúmali, lebo sme sa schovávali, že? Ale nevyzerá to, že by to bolo ešte niečo takého. Čo by sa dalo zozberať, takže poďme asi rovno dole. Ja tu sú nejaké knižky, ona. Preto to prekocili. Ja túto truhlu sme vybrali, OK. Tvor sebe. No a už sme tuto dole. Jo, to je vstup do toho dungeonu zase, OK.
Lumos.
No, presviecavať si vlastne ani moc nemusíme. O, kurňa. A už som sa zlako, že nás to tam nepustí. Ja, seká to zase, nice. Hop, dobre, zlezeme dole schodami. Ja, tu sa stále nedá lietať, takže otázka, či nás to vôbec... Jo, hodinový loading. Aby sme boli vlastne ešte ako keby v Bradaviciach, preto nám to nedovolilo lietať, ale teraz nám to snad už dovolí, aby sme sa dostali k tej truhlici špeciálnej. Snáď k tomu nebudem patrovať nejaké inšie kúzlo, lebo ma porazí asi, dobre. No výborne. A furt sa to nedá lietať, to sa mi nelúbi. Prečo utekám? Nebezpečné činnosti trošku. A, toto je. Aha, ja som to mal preskočiť celú dobu. Ja mám plný inventár, takže dúfam, že to zase z toho zmizlo, nech ma môže poraziť. Brýle, čau. Kožená čepice flat cap. Cool. Dobre, takže nakoľko toto bola jediná truhlica, ku ktorej sme sa nevedeli dostať, tak sa môžeme ešte uportnúť. Á, mám dostupný bod talentu, hej. Stealth. Chceme vôbec niečo do stealthu? Schopnosť nepřátelá zhodali je znižená. Neviem, stealth ani nejako nechcem. Místnosť požiadavku. Lak tváreho zvaštenie zazdielanie. Za každé hozené čínské chrupací zelí sa vygeneruje druhé chrupací zelí, ktoré uvoľní. OK, zoberieme si chrupací zelí teda. A portneme sa. Odsed nejde port. Aha, dobre. Či? Mapa. Musíme opustiť túto oblasť, aby sme mohli vyvolať mapu. Nice. Takže prcháme. Ale ja túto truhlicu som objavil predtým. Neobjavil, takže sa oplatilo. Sem vlez znova. Šalatil clockwork. OK. Vyzerá zaujímavejšie, takže toto rozoberiem hovadinky. Výborne, takže máme 3 sloty voľné. Ukáž. Školní uniforma Plate Blast. Moc sa mi neľúbi. OK, vlezeme do bradavíc naspäť a pôjdeme za tým fringom. Čorkneme mu tú knihu, predpokladám, a pôjdeme naspäť do toho zapovezeného lesa. No, načítavaj, šup. OK, takže čuleky už by nám... Jo, funguje mapa. Typeček sa nachádza zde. A učebná kouzal je blízko, takže sa portíme na ňu s ďalším hodinovým loadingom. Zdá sa mi, že sa načítava nejako rýchlo teraz. No to zase dlho načítava do škélu. Výborne. Ja som si ešte nezapol navigáciu k tomu. Mapová komnata. Akože sa tam mám dostať, alebo ma to niečo nového naučí.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Čo chceš?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Jo, takže to je zase nekonečná vedľajšia misia. Počkaj, mám ísť sem. Nejaký obraz do takého a čo si Aha, to nám rovno ukázalo, že kde mám ísť hľadať, hej? Ne, tu je truhla, ale za zámkom, takže to nič. Asi nič tuto. Môžeš, to je myslené o poschodne nižšie, že by som mal hľadať, alebo vyššie teda. Aha, toto je zase táto ptákovina. Akcia. Čakaj sem. Dobre, tieto vedľajšie úlohy asi ho budem robiť potom, mimo záznam. Kiška na hrade. Mapová hra. Komnata, tam pôjdeme. Ja už som vylezol moc vysoko. OK, tak zlezeme dole. A však to som bol pri tom. Nie, ja som vylezal vyššie, než bolo zase treba. Super. Hej, to sú aj zliky, tam ísť nechcem aktuálne. Kurňa, z teba raz chytím infarkt. No, utekaj.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Revelio. Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Confringo. Incendio. Protego.
Marvelous! It isn't Nora Treadwell's
Expelliarmus.
guardian.
Stupefy.
No, too hard.
Expelliarmus.
That's
Incendio.
foolish.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Levioso! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. A victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Revelio. Revelio.
Potato! Reducto! Confringo! Confringo!
Incendio! Incendio!
Reducto!
Run back to your master like the pets you are. Well, come and see what centaurs are made of. Well, you look like you're trying.
Incendio!
A lucky shot! Potato!
Revelio.
You! What do you think you're... I heard something. Afraid to take a hit, are you?
Expelliarmus.
Back for more. Shall we finish one? I'll check your pockets after you. The lamb returns to the wolf.
Reducto! There's a big document still on, sweetheart!
Leviosa.
Nothing more than luck.
Stupid one.
I never expected to.
Confringo!
Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Protego. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Seems I scared off the little pups.
Revelio.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to poach. I can assure you, none of us are intimidated. You've made of it. Someone get me down!
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You're a slipper.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Accio.
What was that?
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
What's that?
Accio. Incendio.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got the...
Incendio.
Revelio.
Incendio.
Revelio.
I've seen you duel. Your strategies won't work on me.
These rocks have seen better days.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Where'd it go? Dead. I one of my own. You will.
Accio. Confringo.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Could it be a Merlin trial?
Confringo. Levioso.
Lumos. Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Accio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and come. Focus totalis. Well done.
Wouldn't mind a bloody job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you.
There must be. Must be something here. Ramrock said so. Petricus totalis.
Revelio.
Wizard kind will submit.
Petricus totalis. Revelio. Petricus totalis.
Moment.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here? A withdraw blood. You explain the stench.
Get away with that.
goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. Best head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
I imagine these rooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Revelio.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Revelio.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Reparo. Accio.
Revelio. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Confringo! These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Protego! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Stupid! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! These look familiar. What have the Keepers planned for me? Incendio! Accio! Accio! more statues.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid one! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Not making this easy on me. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic? Sides of the archway. Something must be different. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Accio! I'll never get used to these floors.
go. Reparo. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Accio.
like the look of this.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protect!
relief.
Revelio.
Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Revelio.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. should ask Serona at the Three Bro.
No výborne.
Pressing and highly
Čiže je odpojený.
confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Prečo znieš tak divne, kámo?
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Dobre, viac neidentifikovateľného vybavenia nemám. Supa, oblečenie na hlavu. Čo mám? Klobúk, saue, maue. Dobre, tak si vybavíme toto. Čo je v pláštich a rouchách. Výrazný jantarový plášť. Dobre, má to silnejší útok, ale vyzerá to strašne. A rustikální odev si nasadíme. No, nasad to. Dobre. To by sme mali. A šťuleky. Čevnavé v inventári. Jo, to sú tie dôležité veci. Poznámky. Zápach mŕtvych. Tak, to nepotrebujem. OK. Dobre, ale to bude pre dnešok všetko. Čaká nás už len třída šelem, to sa teším. Tento nás naučí Alohomoru. Tak za tým sa kúkneme hneď v ďalšom streame, ktorý bude vo štvrtok. Nakoľko zajtra, keď bude stream, bude sa streamovať niečo úplne inšie ako hry o potier. V stredu mám niečo dôležitého ráno a nakoľko mám nočnú, tak smola. To by som nezvládol. Takže teším sa na vás hneď zajtra. Ja si to ešte uložím, lebo zabudnem a porazím ma. Takže čaute sa a majte sa.